2 the count.
Just off the inside edge. Headed down the line. Kiner sprinting after it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Got him swinging. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Matt Olson up to the plate. Flied to right his first time. Outside, and that is ball 1. Olson goes 6 feet 5 inches, 225 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2012. This one smacked out to left center. Kiner calls it in, 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Albies stands in now and watches strike 1. And that's outside. 2 outs, base is empty. And he blows that one by him at 100.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on.
2 balls.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And now it's 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jason Heyward. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. That's inside. 1-1. Albies off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one is upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
The pitch. In the dirt, blocked. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. As we go to the last of the 3rd, Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Swing and a foul straight back. And a swing and a miss. 1 up, 1 down. Jason Varitek getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. So the batting order turns over. This is Corbin Carroll. A single and a run scored and a walk. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Yeah, make a move, make a move, make a move. What it do, what it do.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Jason Heyward. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, these players doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Next pitch is outside. Just off the outside part of the plate.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
On a line out towards center. Hauls it in, and there's one away. This is Joey Barton. First time up was a pop out. That one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Griffey on his horse. And he makes the grab. 2 away now.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And it's fouled away. Varitek hauls it in to end the inning. Bottom 4, and the batter now, Luis Arraez. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it, it just energizes that entire team.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Inside, just missed. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Out to short. In plenty of time to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Chipper Jones. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 2 outs. That to right. Tucker settles under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And the inning is over. And we're back. Here's Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Digo back to work. Just missed.
Well, these guys showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Up the middle. Sends it to first. One away here in the fifth.
You got to give some credit to the infield coach for the positioning on that play.
Here's Yelich at the dish. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That one missed.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
So 2 balls and no strikes. And that's downstairs and outside. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Squirts away a little bit. Throws sails over his head at first. Yelich stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And that one fouled off.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Puts a bunt down. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. The run scores from third.
Now back, the shortstop, Ellie.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. Headed towards the corner. High bounce, takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. And now Matt Olson up. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Mark McGwire. Big spot for him here. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two on, 1 out. Puts a bunt down. Arise. Tosses to first. Now 2 away. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. And that one inside and it hit him.
First base.
Jason Hayward. Now, so they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Manny Ramirez.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Hammered on the line, base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and they take a 2-run lead. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away. Now the catcher up to hit, Joey Bart. That one to first. And he's out on the tag. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
In the air to left center, Ramirez. Under it. Makes the grab, 1 away. Here's the left fielder, Ralph Kiner. He's 0 for 1.
Kiner.
Late swing fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's Mookie Betts now. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
I don't know what they told you about me, but boy, it's a soldier, that's me. And I ain't come to play no games. I'm still banging trunk music, cause that boy ain't changing. Hey, now I don't know what they told you about me.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Wagner, in his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. Takes it himself. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He hauls it in, 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. And now it'll be Christian Yelich. He is struck out and he is walked. Check swing and he went. And that is strike 1. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Jose Bautista trying to get something going for him with 2 away. Swing and a ball popped up. Alonso brings it in. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. Here's Ryan McMahon now. On the ground right side and a foul ball. And the 0-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And makes the grab. 1 down. Here's the catcher to hit. Jason Varitek. Grounded out his first time up. And a big swing and a miss.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Bart collects, fires to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout. So digging in, Corbin Carroll, 1 for 2.
We know that's a front though. Yeah. Say you make the trap jump, that's what's up, bro. Yeah. If you really with the city, say what.
And first offering is fouled off.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Strike 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Now a check swing, but he held up.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side.
Is this redemption for my soul?
Top of inning number 7. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. And he hits a ground ball right side. Arise. Fires over to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. And now the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. That's inside. Bases empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. He swings and fouls one off. 1 down, base is empty. Liner, base hit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
McGuire stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that misses. And it's 2-1.
1 strike.
And there's the strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Next pitch is outside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Right through there for a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Next offering upstairs. De La Cruz leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That misses the zone, and the count's even at 2. Outside with a breaking ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Well struck right field. See you later. He made him pay for that one, and they boost their lead. It's 5-1. So 2 down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Manny Ramirez. RBI single his last time up. Gets the bunt down the right side. Alonso. Here's the tag, and he's out. And that is that. Bottom of the 7th, and the batter now, Luis Arias. Ripped on the ground to second, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. And now Pete Alonso. Late on that fastball.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
And a big swing and a miss.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Another strikeout for Sugar Shane. He's been in control in this one. To the right side, Albies slings to first, and they get the out on Jones. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. We're at the top of the 8th, and now Joey Bart.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And that's in the dirt. On the ground to third, and that's just foul. Foul ball. And that one missing low.
2-2 the count.
This one smoked out to left. He makes the grab, and there's one away. Here comes Max Muncy. 0 for 3 in this one. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Carroll ranges back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Kyle Tucker. And a foul ball. Kopech deals. And a slider misses down and away. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. That one ripped. And that is that. And we're back onto the bottom of the 8th at the plate. Ken Griffey Jr. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1's the count.
And that one fouled off. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Bart makes the catch, and there's one gone. So up next, Ralph Kiner, 0 for 2 in this one.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Albies over to first in time, and they take care of Kiner for the out. Now it's Mookie Betts. That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
McMahon up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at one down low.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball.
Betts off of first with 2 away. In the air left field, Ramirez moving under this one, makes the catch, and that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Jose Bautista. Kopech back to work. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Alonso. And they tag him out. Ken Griffey Jr. will hit next. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun.
Nope, outside.
Popped up. Chipper settles underneath it. And there's 2 away. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Elly De La Cruz. And that's outside. Ball 1. Hit in the air out to center field. Griffey gets under it. And that's the 3rd out. Last chance for the home team. And now the catcher comes. Mason Miller gets the call from the pen,
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Late on that fastball. Miller, a righty that throws with power. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup.
0-2 is the count.
Got him swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. And look out, as that one ran in and got him. He's 2 outs away. Luis Arias, the next to hit. And that is out of play. Runner takes off. Cut on and miss. Throw to second. Save. Runner goes again. And a sac bunt here. Bart gets it to first. And that's an out on the sacrifice. So they're down to their final out. And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Hauls it in, and that's the ball game. 5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. All right, just about ready for baseball. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Satchel Paige.
Well, he's very unique for one clear reason, Boog, and that's because he throws a screwball, a legit screwball. It's not just a two-seam fastball that has run. And pretty much no one throws a true screwball in this game anymore, but he does, and he actually can be really effective with the pitch. It kind of breaks like a slider, but it moves to the pitcher's arm side instead of the glove side. You know, I'm really excited to see it in action because I've heard it is devastating.
And now the first baseman, Cool Papa Bell.
The first baseman, Cool Papa Bell.
Late on that fastball.
0-1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one is inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Swing and a pop-up. De La Cruz has this one sized up, and it's caught for the out. Here's Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Cut on and missed at 101. 0-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2 is the count.
Registers the punch out and hits 101. So 2 down now, and here is Don Baylor. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt.
0-1.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No ball,
2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted. Back now in Toronto. And starting this one, Chris Sale. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good one. Most guys, they're working off of their fastball, but he's backwards a little bit, works off the slider, and then when the fastball comes, it can add a little velocity in terms of perception when guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit, even if you guess it's coming, because it's breaking 2 planes, horizontal and vertical.
As the lefty gets to work, Elly De La Cruz leading things off and takes a strike. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
0-2.
That one way outside, and it's 1-2. Ground ball up the middle, into the outfield, base hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's Matt Olson down. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. So now a pinch hitter, Mark McGwire. A runner at first for him, nobody out. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Back foot slider struck him out. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. In the dirt, but kept close. Hung up in a rundown now. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2.
That'll drive your coaching staff nuts. First, you try to move up when it didn't roll that far away, but then trying to get...
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Back here at Rogers Center, top of the second, and now the right fielder, Babe Ruth.
The Sultan of SWAT, the King of Crash, the Colossus of Clout, Babe Ruth.
Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. On the ground. And that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Bo Naylor at the plate now. And there's a foul ball. Albies over at first with 1 away. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Well done behind the dish. Here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. This one in the air. De La Cruz drops into the glove, and that is that. Bottom of the second. Now the left fielder, Jason Hayward. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. This is Joey Bart. And foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And it's 0-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Here's Muncy to hit.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
The pitch. And now 1 and 2.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you
swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today.
Yes, never stop me from being a good wager. I get respect from observers, no public enemy. I'm the white.
And we're back. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Page back to work. There's the strike.
You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Got it. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Elly De La Cruz digs in now. The shortstop takes the ball. De La Cruz, 23 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. On the ground, right side, and that chance handled. Gets it to first. Close play against the speedy runner. Back to the top of the lineup, and now Cool Papa Bell. Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
And that's in for a strike. And 1-1.
Ball that's outside.
Top of the 3rd, no score. Pitch is in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that skips in the dirt. Hit on the ground to short. De La Cruz whips it across, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Pinch hitter coming on, Jose Bautista.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Look at me, look at me, look at me. Not measuring up how I want to be. Pleased with small things and downgrades.
Swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
The 0-2. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. Here comes Christian Yelich. like it'll be a pinch hitter, Manny Ramirez. Looking to start something with one gone. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-1.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. 7 in a row by way of the K. Now it's going to be Ken Griffey Jr. And there's a ball. Swing and a foul out of play. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Next offering misses down and away. Outside with a breaking ball. That's ball 4, trying another fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
De La Cruz, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count and clearly show.
There goes Junior. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Sale with the move to first, and he's back in there. Now a snap throw to first. Two outs.
Helpful.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Caught him looking for the K. On to the fourth. Now it's Jose Ramirez. It's interesting. He plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-1.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Satchel into his motion. The long windup. Turns on the rubber. Hits and fires. Got him looking. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Don Baylor now at the plate. Late on that fastball.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
That one in there across the letters. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Babe Ruth. His first at bat was a strikeout. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
And strike 2.
0-2.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Mark McGwire. Cut on and lifted in the air. Junior puts it away for the out. And there's one down. So digging in, Ozzie Albies.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Out to center. Junior makes the play. Out number 2. Here's Jason Hayward. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a miss.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Check swing went around. And that's strike 2. Hayward down on strikes. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, these players, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Misses inside. Now 1-2. Page winds and fires. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. So now the DH spot, Bo Naylor.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Bart collects, fires to first, in time for the 2nd out. Good job to clean it up after the drop 3rd strike. And here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first, and that is the inning. Back now in Toronto, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him, Joey Bart. That one ripped right center field. Base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
He was all over that one. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. And it's even better when it gets you extra bases. Love looking in at your dugout and seeing the guys fired up.
Fought off foul. And he swings through that one. 2
pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone.
And now a wild pitch. On to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Caught in a rundown now. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Jose Bautista will hit next. Struck out swinging his first time. On the ground to third, Ramirez. On to first. That ends the frame. Back here at Rogers Center, all set for the top of the sixth. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Page back to work. Nice curveball for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Fly ball down the line. And a quick out, number one. Now it's the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at-bat.
Elly De La Cruz.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. It is 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whips. Bell in the box again, takes a strike.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Base knock, center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Satchel kicks and delivers. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. And we're back. Bottom of the sixth. Stepping in, Manny Ramirez. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Ramirez measures 6 feet even, 215 pounds, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So up next, Ken Griffey Jr. He reached on a walk his first time. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Ripped to right. Lays out and makes the play.
That's just a great effort right there. Beautiful job of tracking that ball down. It was sinking so quickly. So it's kind of a tough call. Do I lay out? Do I play it on the bounce? He made the right decision, and he gets the out. Excellent job.
De La Cruz at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Foul ball there.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th, and here is Don Baylor.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound. You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Strikes him out with 101. And now the right fielder, Babe Ruth, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Bases empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Hit in the air, left field. Hauls it in for the out. And now here is Ozzie Albies. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. 2 down, nobody on.
Nope, outside.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. That's down and in.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's...
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now the number 2 hitter, Mark McGwire. The pitch. And ball 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
And it's even up.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
The 2-2. And that's outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Albies up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that one fouled off. This one in the dirt. McGwire into scored position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. shortened the bunt and missed it. 2-2. Got him swinging. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jason Hayward. 0 for 2 in this one. Strike one.
Yeah, you can see he just kind of stabbed at that one instead of just keeping his hands soft and absorbing the baseball with the bat.
Bunting for a hit. Ramirez. Over to first. Great pick.
Well, there it looked like the batter was trying to bunt for a base hit, and as he got thrown out, the runner advanced. So he's going to get credit with the sac bunt. You know, there's this red-headed announcer that I work with sometimes that gets really angry when that happens.
Bart swings through it for strike one. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Got him. And we stay tied as the inning ends. We go to the 8th. Now it's the DH, Bo Naylor. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Mason Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Check swing, called strike. That's in there. 0-2 now. Got him. And that's the first out. And now the switch hitting catcher, Ted Simmons. And fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2 is the count.
Line drive. Squeezes it, and there's 2 down.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
Junior stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. 101 on the gun. Swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2. Back now in Toronto. Now it's Alex Bregman.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing.
And a strike on the outside edge. And a big swing and a miss.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Line drive, caught.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Bautista in the box now. Takes strike one.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
0-2.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Fastball is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Fastball to letters, froze him for strike 3. And next is the designated hitter, Manny Ramirez. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count. Hey.
And that is downstairs. And the count is 1-2. And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the. And the batter will be the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz.
Elly De La Cruz.
Miller back to work. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
That one in triple digits.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Up and in. Now 1-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Cool Papa Bell digging in now. 1 for 3. Line drive. Makes the catch for the out.
Man, if that drops right there, they would have gotten the potential winning run on base, maybe even in the.
New pitcher on here, Rob Dibble. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Ramirez stands in now, looks at that one inside. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Base knock center field. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Baylor, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Two outs. What a stop. The throw. Nicely done for the out. Ken Griffey Jr. getting ready to hit.
Well, one swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
Swings through that.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So digging in, Elly De La Cruz. That's in there. Strike 1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Pitch is in the dirt, and the count 1-2. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Next one just misses. And now it's 3-2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
Well, walking the potential winning run is bad enough, but with his speed and ability to put himself in scoring position, that could be a huge mistake. If you're a base runner, got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Elly looking to steal. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. You got to throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Now just one swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
The winning run on second base.
Ball 1. 1 ball,
Save.
2 strikes.
That's 2 stolen bases now for Elly De La Show. And the winning run is now only 90 feet away. Pumping serious gas at 102 on that one. So 2 down now, and here is Ozzie Albies. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
Clearly didn't want to mess with him right there, so I think it makes sense to play the numbers game in this spot.
Here's the left fielder, Jason Hayward. That clips the corner. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now here is Babe Ruth. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one fouled off. Cut on and missed at 101. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Falls it in for the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Right through there for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 away. Next to hit, Bo Naylor. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Around third. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single, and they lead it in the 10th.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
That one outside. And that's ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Well, 1-run game. Joey Bart digs in now.
3-pitch strikeout. Last time up, got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike. It's 0-1. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And that one is in the dirt. 1-2 to count. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Here comes the throw. And he's safe. Tie ball game.
Just a huge at bat right there. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Here's Alex Bregman. The other way, down the line, and it's foul. Runner on the go. Bunt attempt misses. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Now it's the right fielder, Jose Bautista.
No, that was out of character. Maybe should have stuck with swinging for the fences.
Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across, and we're in the last half of the 10th. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. That one drifts inside. Swings and misses, and it's a 3-up. So digging in, Ken Griffey Jr.
Well, he's always a threat.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Michael Kopech. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That clips the zone, and it's 0-2.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and 1 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. De La Cruz, the next to hit. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1. With the count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Man at second. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's 2 gone. So up next, Cool Papa Bell. Swing and a miss at a slider.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy.
And he grounds one to the right side. McGuire steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And here is Manny Ramirez. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And he bunts, but that's foul. Strike 2. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Bautista headed for the plate. Whoa, not in time, and they walk it off. And your final score here today, 2-1. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.